Fresh from eliminating the powerful Utah Jazz, the Portland Trail Blazers were on a roll. They were also the last obstacle standing between San Antonio and the finals.
I think we're a younger ball club, so we don't know what to expect. You know, we just, over there they got Mario Ellie, it's 1-2 timers. You got David Robinson who's been there, Avery who played in it, Sean Elliott, all of them guys have been in it, so their faces like this. This is us. Man, we lose, look.
The Blazers may have been loose, but the Spurs were ready, and it showed.
Elliott baseline left underneath, reverse layup is in. Avery Johnson finds a path and then lays it off for Robinson.
I see some early determination on the part of the Spurs.
Though Rasheed Wallace would finally wake the Blazers in the second half, they would still come up short.
11 seconds. Anthony went away from the pick, comes back to Wallace. Long outside jumper. Rimming, no. And the rebound to Ellie. The ball went over the backboard, out of bounds to San Antonio.
Game one belonged to San Antonio, but the Blazers seemed unfazed.
We just knew that we made some mistakes and we didn't execute well. We're sorry we lost, but we know we can play with this team. We know we can beat this team.
In game two, Portland came out with vengeance on their minds.
Leads it for Sabonis out front, into Grant, low right, fakes underneath, lays it up with the left hand, it's in.
It's a much more aggressive Portland team.
Avery Johnson hooks the pass into Robinson, low right, back to Avery, down the lane. Now to Kersey off the dive. He's smothered by Walt Williams, and a steal. Stoudemire comes to the ball off to the right. He's guarded by Avery Johnson. Angles left of the dribble, takes it baseline left to the hoop and lays it in. 27-14, biggest lead for Portland.
Frustration setting in a little bit right now for the Spurs.
On the turnover, back come the Trailblazers. Stoudemire again. Does he feel it or what? And San Antonio has to call a timeout, trailing by 18, their biggest deficit.
It was a funny air about the whole game. It's like we were down 18, but we never felt like we were out. We knew if we could just string together some stops and start getting our execution on offense under control, we would be all right.
The guy who really is going to have to start playing right now for San Antonio is Sean Elliott. On the perimeter, he can score. They have got to get something from him.
Speak of the devil. There it is.
Duncan fires to A.J. Down the middle, A.J. to Mario Ellie. In transition, Ellie lays it in.
Over the top of the lead of the bonus. They're going to have to take a timeout. Portland does.
This team is so resilient down the stretch, and we just never give up. We feel when the game is close, the last 3 minutes of the game, we feel we're going to win every game.
Outside Dave, three-pointer, Sean Elliott baseline, bang! A 17-2 run by the Spurs and a 20-second timeout by the Blazers.
But like Portland in game one, the Spurs seem to have begun their comeback just a little too late.
12 seconds left in regulation, and the Trailblazers still hanging on by 2.
If you're a Trailblazer or a Trailblazer fan, you've got to feel good about this. This is where you wanted to be. And now San Antonio is trying to survive with 12 seconds to go.
Duncan, Elliott, Robinson, and Kerr on the floor. Elliott will throw it in. Into Sean Elliott. He fires the three.
Oh! San Antonio takes the lead. The 6th three-pointer today for Sean Elliott. Sean Elliott! The San Antonio Spurs have taken the lead for the first time in the game. Remember, they were down 18 points earlier in the third quarter.
San Antonio's only lead is the final score.
And the San Antonio Spurs have taken a 2-0 lead with a remarkable come-from-behind win.
When he hit the shot, I just remember thinking, we're destined to win it this year, because shots like that just don't happen, to any team or to everybody.
Look at his feet here. Looks like he's falling out of bounds. And he gathers himself. His heels actually are out of bounds, but they don't touch the line because they're off the ground.
I
I'm pretty sure that they thought they had this game in the bag. So for us to be able to come back and win, it's got to break their back a little bit.
Portland's early confidence had evaporated, and so had their chances. Playing with quiet resolve, the Spurs would wrap up another resounding sweep.
A superb performance by this San Antonio team.
The Spurs are just the better team. And right now, the Spurs are the league's best team.
Having won an incredible 10 of 11 playoff games, they ensured that no one would underestimate them again.
The San Antonio Spurs closing in on franchise history. I think they can taste it now.
Feels good, but, you know, still more out. I'm excited, but we got to reach our goal.
This is the hardest call coming up.
Right.
11 down, 4 to go for David Robinson and the Spurs.
For the first time ever, the Spurs are going to the NBA Finals.
I got a team with me that is I'm just very proud of. I think we have grown up a lot, and I think we're even going to get better as the finals go on. But you know, we feel very good about what we've been able to accomplish, and we got our sights set on the next goal.